Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of.
Here you are.
me here, I suppose our victory is all but assured.
Don't let me down now. There's still so much unrest in these lands. We cannot avert our eyes from the truth. We must also quell the rebellion. If we want to discover what kind of kingdom Ur should become. Let's go.
Now, an expeditious advance is essential to our cause. Onward, everyone! We march at once! No matter how many times they knock us down, we will always rise again! For this very land is our foundation!
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer
if we fail to win the hearts of Shan Yu. The unification of the land cannot be achieved by force alone, after all. Commence the advance!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The real fight begins!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The garrison seems to be drawing enemies towards it. We can pick them off here. Begin the advance.
Proper strategy can overcome any obstacle.
People of Shan Yu, please lay down your weapon. I wish for there to be no more bloodshed between us. Wang Dai, show you that all your basic needs shall be met. The leader of Wu has also agreed to this arrangement. So, please.
You kneel and lower your head before us? You're as noble as they say, Lord Hongdai. We will hear your offer.
Turn the table. Some of them are still willing to listen to reason. I'll do everything I can to reach them.
Time to end this!
This territory, the enemy officer has been defeated.
Reporting! Enemy forces are advancing on our position from the south!
I suppose we should consider ourselves lucky that we saw them coming. Very well. Prepare an ambush to strike them just as they arrive.
I will be the light that guides you all. Always at the vanguard. Always striving to be the strongest.
Tables flipped. For that. All my might.
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
We made it! Turn the table. Now it's our turn to join the fray!
March forward!
An ambush here? Still, I cannot allow myself to be distracted from my task. Show them your resolve!
All my might! Let's go. Proper strategy can overcome any obstacle.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
You are just in time. We were about to begin the counterattack. The enemy officer
Such great
has been
strength.
defeated.
Pulling back for now.
Amazing! We cannot succeed. Not without you.
Fantastic. Our efforts weren't enough.
The enemy officer has been defeated. You've done very well.
It's
The
good
enemy
to know
officer
I can count on you.
has been defeated.
How am I getting cornered? Seriously?
All my might. Let's go. Proper strategy can overcome any obstacle.
Lord Huanggai has long kept close ties with the Shan Yue. I would like to believe that it was all in the service of Wu.
No match for me.
Some backup. I cannot express how welcome this is.
Thank you for coming to help. It's gonna be a breeze with you here.
Good. We made it in time.
Wow, somebody even lazier than I am.
Right here.
Let's go. The enemy
never
officer
failed to impress me
has
with your
been
feats.
defeated. Now, charge! This land belongs to us! Bring down the intruders, one twin!
In advancing.
Turn the table.
Any of our allies rush to our aid. Now is the time to strike. Men, move forward.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We don't want them getting too carried away. Let's go put a stop to this while we can.
The tide has turned in our favor. All forces advance on the enemy. Now this is our chance to cut through their ranks. Forward march!
That's the spirit.
Advance now.
Right where we want them. Go now. Attack. Make them wish they had never come here. What? An ambush? Knew we were coming? Magic wizard. Exceptional. You're a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
All my might. There we go.
An officer? You must be kidding. Take this.
This territory
officer has been defeated.
Perfect timing. I was looking for an opportunity to test my new tactics. That an officer? You must be kidding! Shall we provide backup? Onward! To join our allies! Begin the advance!
This is not working out, as my trainer doesn't want.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You were going easy on me. So you're the Lord Huang Gai I've been hearing about.
Honorable chieftain of the proud mountain people, heed my plea. I wish to put an end to the war between your people and Wu.
Let's go.
This is the extent of my influence. I haven't gained the trust of the other chieftains yet.
The end of the rebellion is in sight. Everyone, keep fighting through to the end!
Mountain dwellers of old, do not perish in vain. Flee now. Leave the rest of this battle to me.
It's become foggy here. March cautiously, everyone.
The loss of Sunsa has not deterred you from your quest to rule by force. So be it. I will eliminate another leader of Wu.
I've lost sight of the others. This fog is very strange. No good can come of this.
There you are, Zuluan. You're hell-bent on standing in my way, aren't you? Then, you'd best be prepared to fight. This is our destiny as guardians of peace! You thought Sunsa would rise to greatness. Now he is dead. So why do you continue to fight for Wu? Are you merely clinging to the strongest leader you can? Trading your free will for the right to oppress the weak? Is that the path you have chosen? You are no different than the vermin who destroyed our home! This my last...
Let's go.
Why don't you remember? How can you?
Here you are.
My might shall illuminate the path to victory.
Don't let me down now. We will defeat our longtime nemesis and advance yet further. This battle will decide the future of our kingdom. There is no reason for us to fear Guangzhou now. We shall capture the enemy's bases, one by one.
Commence the advance.
Ling Tong, avenge your father.
The enemy officer
has been defeated. Be reckless.
I know, Lord Louis Meng. I will take down Gan Ning. Calmly, and with certainty.
With all my might. I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself. All my might.
The enemy officer. An expeditious advance is essential to our cause. Onward, everyone! We march at once!
Until death.
Turning things around, I see, is ours. But don't let up. Stay aggressive.
Proper strategy is the quickest way to victory.
Tables turn. That.
Wow, somebody even lazier than I am.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We have taken this area.
It does not matter how many times you attack. We will send you running right back home.
See it all.
March!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Go on.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
He's moving forward just like we planned. We will set off their trap and get them to lower their guard. Let's go. End this here. All my might.
The enemy officer
Advance!
has been
All
defeated.
of you, follow me! Let's march! I can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
Let's go. With all my might. All my might.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Infested.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Another one
This
falls
territory
behind me.
is ours.
They just don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Let's go.
Try this on for size.
enemy officer has been defeated. Take this! All my might. So it begins.
I will slay as many officers as necessary to
I
fulfill
have
my
defeated
duty.
the enemy officer.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The path we must walk is set. Onward, everyone! Start the advance! Take this and that.
Your strength has no bounds.
The enemy officer
Keep
has been
honing your
defeated.
skill. Amaze me once more.
A little rash to be charging in alone for the sake of battle. I guess you want to die. All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours. Let's go.
Begin the advance. All units, march! Begin the advance.
Quite the name you've made for yourself.
The enemy
I
officer
know you've earned every bit of it, of course.
I've been waiting for this.
We end this here.
Take this. All my might. I see
Graceful you were.
the enemy officer.
I can't
has
help
been
but
defeated.
gaze at your feet.
The path we must walk is set. Onward, everyone! Start the advance!
Go! Take the fight to them! Stop their advance!
Keep calm. It's not much of a trap if we know it's coming.
All my might! The enemy officer
I knew
has
you
been
would
defeated.
Looking rough.
Take this!
Looking rough.
Somebody even lazier than I am.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Taken this area.
A hopeless battle. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
My strength was not enough.
I know how to get the job done.
See that? Now that you are here, things do not seem so bad.
Advance! Stick close to me, now! Begin advancing!
They're strong. Like the tigers they proclaim to be.
Keep pushing to the end. The enemy's main hold is right in front of us.
There we go! Now, advance! The enemy front has overextended. Good. Send out the ships! We're going after Swen Twin!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
It's finally our time to shine.
Let's go!
They've taken the bait.
Go!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Such an obvious trap won't faze us in the slightest! Now, push them back!
Advance!
Wait here. We need to make sure it's safe.
Take this! Take this with all my might!
Table set.
Here comes our prey! Archers, slay them all!
Good eye!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Just as Lord Joyu said. All of you, stay calm. The moment has come.
Just don't make enemy officers like they used to.
On me, we have the perfect use for a brute like yourself. Tear into the enemy forces and get to Swan Chuen!
What a pompous little... Forget it. I'll do my job. Simple as that.
Advance!
Here he is at last. Time is right. He is mine. Advance now.
The Ling Tong has gone after Gan Ning. And I should also make a move. We'll take an enemy ship and enter into their stronghold. The enemy officer has been defeated.
They've gotten through. We just weren't strong enough.
All of you, come with me. We're going to lay waste to the enemy's stronghold. Forward march! Halt! We wait here for now.
Prepare yourself, Gan Ning. I, Ling Tong, will have my revenge.
That officer. So you want revenge? I'm not just going to hand myself over to you.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
So, You're coming after this ship, are you? Then I'll face you!
The enemy was one step ahead.
Good. The enemy has been wiped out. Then it's time to take the fight to Huangzu once more. Keep your spirits high! Commence the advance! To spot an opportunity, one must be keen-eyed. Here it is! Now charge!
How are you this strong? But I can't lose. I won't.
You've become much stronger than before. Just my luck to have made such an enemy.
At last, we will be able to avenge our former lord. For us of the old guard, nothing could be more satisfying.
It does not lessen our regret. Still, it will allow us some closure of sorts if we can hunt him down.
It is high time we brought this to a conclusion. Once we do, our kingdom can finally look forward to the future.
So, it's you. I should have expected this. Needless to say, no holding back. Let there be no regrets or grudges when this is over.
Prepare for battle. Chop, chop. Let's show them what we can do.
Their ship is now ours. Prepare to set sail. Anyone who is willing to join the assault on their stronghold, gather here.
Unexpected result. You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms, indeed.
It's not working out. Is my training not enough?
Lord Louis-Mont, we are ready to sail.
Good. None have been left behind. We will head straight for their base.
Strength was not enough.
They lost. Let's go.
Thank you for coming to help. It's gonna be a breeze with you here.
Looks like I got a bit carried away. Time to retreat.
Damn it. I weren't able to get Gan Ning. No matter. First things first, we must finish this battle. Advance now.
Good. We fought off the enemy's offensive. Let us advance as well.
Forward march!
My strength was not enough. Things have taken a turn for the worse. I must think of something quickly. The battle is more intense than I anticipated, and I will continue to fight without complaint.
This is bad. If someone doesn't get here fast, we're done for.
We're being pushed back. At this rate, there is no reason to stay on the defensive.
We will instead attack, repel them, and then engage in a counterattack. All my might. Start the advance.
I am glad you're here. I was actually getting a little anxious.
You've come. There is little to worry about with your presence here. You've come to my aid? I can think of no ally. Assuring than you.
Now that you are here,
Things do not seem so bad. Your strength is unmatched, and worthy of a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Needing to come to my aid. I guess it's an acceptable situation.
Time to go on the offensive. Get ready, everyone! You knew just when to come to my aid. I was never worried that you wouldn't. Not in the least. Move out! We will go and attack the enemy from behind!
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Aren't they? This might just be entertaining.
Oh, Ganing! So you arrived! Oh, my might! We were unable to keep them at bay. And now we're surrounded on both sides.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
How much longer can I remain loyal to Huangzu?
Give it to them.
I wonder what Ganin thinks of this.
Let's do this!
How's that? The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well, at least I made a mark on the battlefield.
The enemy officer
For the glory of all, nothing more to say. Whatever happens now, it's up to you.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
As good a time as any. I give up. I will resist no further.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
It almost feels like we're invincible. We absolutely must take advantage.
Take this! Take this! That! Let's end this!
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
So their fangs have finally reached me. Perhaps this was inevitable.
We've finally done it. We've defeated our nemesis. Shout out in triumph, as fiercely as roaring tigers!
Here you are.
Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of.
Here you are.
Victory on the battlefield is worth any cost. Now go. I will act as bait and lure away their main force. You take a detached force to drive through the gap and relieve Baimar Castle.
Those are Cao Cao's forces, headed for Baimar Castle. I have to warn Lord Yin Liang.
If they inform the main force of our position, we will lose the advantage of surprise. Quickly, pursue them!
We will keep the enemy at bay. You must hurry to Lord Yin Liang's side.
March forward!
We have received word that Cao Cao himself is headed for Yanjin. We cannot let this opportunity go to waste. We shall send our troops to target him. We march at once!
Gotta be quicker. All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
It appears we have evaded detection by the enemy for now. We will continue our advance swiftly and silently. All my might.
The enemy officer
Lord Cao
has
Cao's
been
renown
defeated.
makes him an excellent decoy.
This territory
Just look
is
at the
ours.
size of the force they've sent after him. With this many of their soldiers here, Baimar should be relatively unguarded. Our task is to do all that we can to protect Lord Cao Cao.
Their numbers matter not, for I will never falter. With enough wisdom and courage, there is always a path to victory. Begin advancing!
The strength of Yuan Shao's forces lies in their inexhaustible numbers. They seem to be pouring out from the fort in an endless stream. We should first focus our efforts on taking the fort. That will force them to change their strategy.
Now advance! This is our chance. Take the enemy by surprise!
Behold, Allied forces are marching to our aid. This will be enough to break the siege. Stand strong! Our victory is imminent!
With all my might, I owe Lord Cao Cao a great debt of gratitude.
The enemy
This
officer
battle is my chance to defeat it with my blade.
Emperor Wan Yu! Fight me! If you think you are skilled enough! Now, good. We've recovered our footing. Come, everyone! Muster up your courage! They've taken the fort at Yanjin? Cannot let them cut off our reinforcements. Quickly, we must reclaim it!
We are providing aid in this battle in accordance with our pledge to the people of the North. However, Seeing as Cao Cao is loyal to the Han court, we have no objections to taking his life.
Let's start the advance.
I guess this place belongs to me now.
Let's start the advance.
This is too good to be true.
The enemy officer
massive force is
has
beginning
been
to crumble
defeated.
all on its own.
Let's start the advance.
Could it be? No, that's not possible.
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
Every victory serves to make me that much stronger.
You are a snake, guarding the corrupt throne to satisfy your endless avarice. Chaos has stricken the land, and the tears of the weak pool at the feet of the Emperor. That is why you must be eliminated. Bring peace.
Do not know who you are or from where you hail. You seem to be driven by
The
a
enemy
strong
officer
conviction.
has been defeated.
The sash of the sacred bird Yuan. Those eyes. Yes, you must be.
We should stop here to assess the situation.
Prepare to attack! Wipe out the lot of them!
Not lips. There must be something I can do.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started!
All my might. All my might. All my might. All my might. This should do it. In this. All my might.
I've suffered heavy losses. I must withdraw.
Not hold on much longer. I need a way through.
This has been brutal. I don't know how much more I can take.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
That's one more stepping stone on my path to true might!
I'm glad.